Oh God! All right, ooh, we gotta talk about that. Let's get into it. What is going on, nerds and nerdettes? It's your boy Stevie B. I just can't help myself. People are losing their shit over that ugly ass Wolverine book. Oh my God. So, if you hadn't heard, coming out in, was it August, I think, or maybe September? I think it's September. Actually, it's 9/11, I think it comes out. They're going to release a facsimile of that ugly ass Wolverine #1 that John Tyler Christopher, absolute garbage of a cover that everybody went nuts for because it was at a C2E2, and everybody, all the people that bitch about flippers and all that, all ran out and scarfed up as many of those books. I remember Franchise Kicks opening up or buying like 10 or 20 of them, and was bragging about how he's going to flip them things and get them as a 9/8 and flip them and make all kinds of money. And the whole world just was up in arms over this whole Banana Wolverine that in my opinion, probably the ugliest damn cover ever. And as I've said before, these comic book companies, they throw shit against the wall and see what sticks, and when it does stick, oh my God, like those Gleason webhead covers, then they just do it to death and they saturate the market with them. Those, with the exception of a very few. Now I do have a couple negative space covers that I thought were done pretty cool and looked all right, and I do have the Gleason, the second or third print, whatever the red one is, of the Spider-Man webhead cover. I've got one of those. And then when that one came out, I thought that was kind of cool. But then they did 100 of them. Every book came out with a Gleason webhead cover, just like John Tyler Christopher and the negative space variants. Every book had to have a negative space variant, and I was like, oh my God, because they're not that cool. Okay, they're just not. So anyway, all you people out there that bought them and are sitting there, twisting your mustache, thinking about all the, how much money you're gonna make off of them, are gonna start dumping them now, and now they're having buyer's remorse. I hope you didn't go out there and pay $600 for one of those, because man. But anyway, so they're going to come out with a facsimile or reprint, if you will, like an actual reprint. So people are afraid that those crappy books are going to plummet in value, and I don't think they're going to go down. They went down anyway. At one point, those things were, up into the freaking thousands, into the $1,000 mark, but now they're kind of like 300 and 400, whatever, for 9/8, whatever. Up to some people are selling for 600. Ridiculous. That's a ridiculous price for a non-key issue book. That's just now. Don't get me wrong. Hey, I've gone out there and I've paid $50 for as a cover buy, and I'm guilty of it. But I don't do it in hopes to turn around and sell it for $1,000 later. I do it because I just really, really like those covers. So, but anyway, I just think it's funny. Everybody's in panic mode over what could be the ugliest Wolverine cover on the face of the earth. But anyway, I digress. But if it's your thing, hey, if you bought it because you love it, and you love it, More power to you. I hope you did. I hope you got it at at introductory price of what they were charging them for C2E2, and you didn't have to go out there and pay a gazillion dollars for it. Those are going to be put away. Anyway, let's get into the haul video. You didn't come on here to hear my opinion on Wolverine #1 JTC C2E2 exclusive reprints. You came to see what kind of crap I picked up, and honestly, not much this week. Not a whole lot, which is why I thought I would you have a little discussion about the whole Banana Wolverine. And what do y'all think of the new logo? This one here is a little bit of a work. I kind of not feeling the white silver background. I kind of want that background to be black, so it may tweak a little bit, but that is one of a couple of changes to the channel. I know how a lot of people griped at me for the super long intros because I was trying to be all cinematic and everything. I was trying to be Rude Planet with my cinematic intros, but I'm just not as good of a editor as he is. And people are like, "Oh my God, you're minute and a half long intros." So I'm trying to cut them short, but still make them cool. So that's what the plan is. We're gonna have one probably for each type of content. So this one will be for my haul videos. We'll have another one for mystery box unboxing videos, and we will have one for miscellaneous variant content. But anyway, let's get into it, see what we got here. I think everything on here is just Midtown. Yeah, it is, except for two. And a little funny story about one of them. Anyway, I went back and got this because it sold out, I guess. But this is also a reprint of Mad Magazine, or Mad #1 comic book. I loved Mad Magazine when I was a kid. Not exactly what I thought it would be. I was thinking it would be a Mad Magazine, first issue of Mad Magazine #1, and it may be. Maybe it is. I didn't get into it, but this is but it's a facsimile anyway. It's comic book size and not magazine size. But I'm not sure. I thought this was the first, a reprint of the very first Mad Magazine. I could be wrong. Maybe it is, and I'm just not thinking clearly. But I wanted that. Loved that magazine. I need to get in the habit of putting my books away after I'm done filming. And then next up, of course, I got this. This is in a foil facsimile. But this is Gotham by Gaslight #1, and which is a foil facsimile of an Elseworld story, which is kind of weird. But I liked the purple foil. Cover by, absolutely cover by. I'm not gonna lie, y'all know how much I love these foils, but these foil facsimiles are just hitting hard with me. So I'm really digging them. Next up is giant size Daredevil #1 with Luis over at Comic Vantage, his favorite artist. He just can't get enough of this artist. But this is a Greg Land variant. Giant size Daredevil #1. I think it's a one-shot actually. But this is a debut. Kingpin gets new powers in this, so I'm gonna have to read this, see what his new powers are. But little minor key, so I can't wait to read that. Oh my gosh, I got a pile. I put 100 books away yesterday, and I've got about 50 more left to do today. And here we go with these again. I kind of want to read them, but I kind of don't want to open them. You guys have got me paranoid about opening these poly bags, but I'm probably going to open them. Anyway, Blood Hunt, part 3 of 5. That red band polybagged edition, because I want all the blood and gore I can get. So I'm gonna have to read that one. I'm gonna have to open it. I guess I'm just gonna have to open it, or maybe go back and buy when all 5 of them come out. Maybe I'll go back and buy the A covers or something just to read. But that's it for Midtown. Just a couple of eBay pickups. I'm trying to put this little run of McFarlane Spider-Man together. Trying to pick up all the McFarlane Spider-Man's, his entire run on Spider-Man covers. Pick them up. So I got number 10. It's a relatively inexpensive little chase to go after. So that's why I picked that one up. Now this one, I feel bad. I kind of went on a little spree of buying comic books that just, you'll see them on the next haul video. But I'm sorry, my throat's sore. But I have no tea. But any rate, so there was a couple of them I hadn't left feedback. I always leave feedback on eBay. So especially if the seller's really good, I always want to, boost them up. But anyway, they listed all these leave feedback, and I inadvertently got in the zone leaving feedback, and I left feedback for this seller and got him confused with another seller. I thought I was leaving feedback for a different seller, so I got confused. The thing is it was 100% positive feedback. In the notes, the seller who I thought I was leaving feedback for, I'd actually purchased 2 books from him, and he didn't realize it until he started to package my order that one of the books was damaged on the inside that didn't show in the pictures. So he messaged me and said, hey, I'm just going to send you the one book and refund you for the other one, because the other one has some pretty bad damage to it, and I don't want to send that to you. And it was real cool, real professional. So I mentioned that in the review, what had happened, and then after I sent the review, realized, oh crap, that's the wrong seller. I hadn't even gotten the book from the seller who I'm supposed to be reviewing yet. So I messaged that seller and I said, hey man, I inadvertently left a review for a different seller on your site. I said, it's 100% positive. I said, but the notes aren't going to make any sense and everything. And I said, if I can delete it, I'll try to. And he messaged me back and said, yeah, please delete that. And so I said, okay. So I went in to try to figure out how to do it. And if you leave positive feedback, it won't let you delete it on eBay. Or at least I couldn't figure out how. You can't delete it. You can't edit it unless the seller sends you a form to edit your feed or revise your feedback. And I told him, if you'll send me that feedback revision form, I'm happy to fill it out for you. And he never sent it. But anyway, I feel bad because dang, he took care of me. A relatively inexpensive book. It's in great condition. He shipped it, one book, shipped it in a Gemini, and this thing is in Mylar with a fullback. I mean, damn, that Mylar and fullback's probably worth more than the book. But anyway, it is Secret Origins number 14, first appearance of Rick Flag Sr., which we know has been cast for Peacemaker 2. So I thought it was a cool character to hold on to. It'll probably spike, for the TV series, and then fall back down into the $5. I bought this. I paid for this before it really started spiking, and got it because I thought it was a cool key. It's also origin of Amanda Waller and origin of the Suicide Squad. So it's a cool book anyway to have. So whether it peaks for money or goes up in value or not, I don't know. I don't really care. But anyway, yeah, that seller puts it in Mylar and in a Gemini. And I was like, dang, I would have really blown him up for that, you know, but damn, I'm screwed up. But I told him I'd fix it, but he didn't want to send me a revision. But anyway, that is going to do it for this week's haul. Let me know what you guys think of the new intro, the new logo intro. I thought it was pretty cool. And stay tuned for some more changes. We will definitely be going to a different logo for mystery boxes. It won't be the same one as this one. It'll be a totally different logo from this one. So also been thinking about reviving one of my segments that I used to do, but it never really got a whole lot of views. But a lot of people, I say a lot of people, there's been a few people that have asked me or have told me you should start doing those again. I love those. And it was the Don't Be That Customer segment. So if you would like to see those come back, then let me know in the comments and let me know if you'd like to see them. Or if you're good, wasn't that entertained by them, move on. Then let me know. Say, nah, pass. But alright, but that is going to do it. Before you go, please do all those YouTube things we love for you to do. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.